Hi, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. So this is episode 2 of season 3. We are doing this gorgeous design in episode 2. This is the front and this is how the back looks like. So if you want to know how we did this, then stick and stay, and please don't forget to subscribe, and let's dive right into the video. All the materials used will be in the description box, so you can check them out. I've double threaded my needle. My thread is double, and I've tied the end. I'm going to pick 20 of these pearls. I'm using white and gold pearls, and I'm using separators. And this locker I'm using is quite different from the one I use every day. So I went ahead to pick 20 of the white pearls. Then I picked one gold, one separator, one gold pearl, then one separator, then one gold pearl. So I ended up picking 3 gold pearls and 2 separators in between. Then I'm going to pick 20 more pearls, 20 more white pearls. So this is how it looks like. I'm going to pick the next one. This time around I'm going to pick 22 at one side, then 4 at 22 on one side, so that's 22 at one side, then 4 of the gold, then another 22. So I counted it, and it was the first one. This particular one was 20 at one side, and the second one was 22 at one side. So I ended up picking 40 for the first, 40 white pearls for the first one, and 44 for the second one. So now to finish it up, I'm going to use this particular locker here, and I'm going to use clasp ring and jump ring, and I'm going to use gold stoppers. The stoppers are mainly to stop the thread from removing after we've cut the excess thread off. So I'm going to pick 2 of the stoppers. I'm going to put 2 of the stoppers on the first. I'm just getting rid of the knot I created earlier. So I'm going to put 2 of the stoppers on the first necklace on my left. Now I'm going to pass the 2 threads through that particular hole. It's very self-explanatory, so you can just watch closely and I'm sure you will understand. I'm going to pass the thread back through the stoppers and through a couple of beads. Passing it through a couple of beads is actually optional, so you can choose to just pass it through your stoppers and then press it, and you are good to go. So this is what I have now. I'm just going to press it with my flat nose. Press it very well, make sure it's very flat before you get rid of the excess thread. So I'm just pressing the stoppers so that I can get rid of my excess thread. Now I realize the thread is a bit loose. Yeah, this is because we are yet to do the other side. So before you do the other side, make sure your thread is tight before you finish the other end. So I'm just going to finish the inner necklace with the same locker. Now I realize the holes are 3, but we are skipping the middle one. So in this case, if you are doing 3 steps, then you can make use of the middle one. But if you are doing only 2, then we advise you use the 2 ends. So I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm putting 2 of the stoppers on it. That's one, and this is the other one. Now I'm going to pass my thread back through the locker, the step locker. So through the first hole, that's 2 of the stoppers. Through the first hole, we are skipping the middle hole, so through the first or through the last, however you want to mention it. And I'm just going to pass my thread back through the stoppers. Then I went ahead to press it just like I did earlier with my flat nose. So I'm just going to press the stoppers. So once that is done, I just went ahead to tighten the whole thing. So I'm just going to push it together so that I can get rid of the spaces in them. And this is how it should look like when it's very tight. And so this is how the first part looks like. I'm just going to finish the other end real quick so as not to waste much time. But this time I realized the work is very tight, yeah, because we are doing only the other end and we have to finish the work completely. And guys, this is how it should look like. Your work should be very tight, so make sure when you are doing your right side you tighten the thread. Now I just went ahead to open my jump ring, one of the jump ring, and I'm just going to attach it to the left side of the necklace, and I'm just using my flat nose to close it real quick. Now I'm going to attach another jump ring to the clasp ring, just like so. Then I'll go ahead and attach it to the right side of the necklace and close it just like we did at the other end. And guys, we are done. Like, we are done. I present to you episode 2, guys. So this is very simple, right? Like very it's less than 8 minutes, like 7 minutes. It's really simple. So go ahead and give it a try, and please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your bell notification so that you'll be notified the moment the next episode, which is episode 3, is uploaded. I couldn't bring you introduce episode 3, but don't worry, it's right on the way. It will come right now. So thank you so much once again for stopping by, and I'll see you in episode 3. Bye.